Hey there, beautiful souls. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back and thank you for your support. If you are new here, this is Universal Wisdom Tarot. Hello and a big welcome. Well, the year is speeding by, and so I thought it would be a great time to take a look at the last quarter of 2025. So this is a general intuitive reading to see what's coming your way for October, November, and December. But before we get into it, I am just going to ask you to take a quick second and click the subscribe button if you haven't already. While you're at it, click the like button. Both are free for you, and it's a great way to show your support of the channel. It also lets you know when I drop my next video, and it lets me and YouTube know you're interested in more videos like these. Now, for the most part, astrologically speaking, the last 3 months will be shaped by a couple of significant astrological events. For starters, due to their retrograde motion, a total of 3 planets, Saturn, Neptune, and Uranus, will be in the process of returning to the signs they occupied at the beginning of the year. Saturn's retrograde in Pisces will last through October and November, and this will prompt a reevaluation of relationships and highlight areas that need attention and improvement. The Uranus retrograde in Taurus will focus on community and humanitarian efforts, potentially leading to a greater awareness of social issues and a desire to contribute to positive change. While the Neptune retrograde, which lasts almost to mid-December, encourages introspection and a review of personal dreams and goals, prompting alignment with one's true vision. Of course, we will have one more Mercury retrograde to contend with in the month of November. With this one, emotions will run deep and tempers will be high, causing us to express ourselves passionately. The winter solstice in the Northern Hemisphere ushers in Capricorn season on December 21st. But the big news is the Grand Trine. This harmonious configuration involves Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune all in water signs. With Jupiter in Cancer and Saturn and Neptune in Pisces, this alignment will create a harmonious trine offering a welcome respite from the fiery energies experienced thus far. Jupiter's optimistic expansion will be joined with Neptune's magic, anchored by Saturn's stability and common sense, allowing dreams to potentially manifest into reality. The Grand Water Trine will offer a sense of hope, optimism, and the potential for abundance. All right, my friends, coming up next, your tarot guidance. So I'll see you on the flip side. All right, my lovely Libra friends, this is your quick look ahead for the last 3 months of 2025, fourth quarter of the year. And it is a quick look, so I just want to let you know that. I'm going to do things a little bit differently than I normally do for my monthly readings. What I'm going to do is I have 3 tarot decks here. I'm going to use 1 tarot deck for each month. So this will be October, this one's November, this one is December. All right. I have pre-shuffled all of the cards, and I will just let me pull all the cards out, and then we'll get into the detailed messages, all right? Well, my friends, let's see what you got. All right, Libra, let's check out your October cards first and foremost. So this up here is October, this to the right is November, this down here is December. In the month of October, you have the Five of Wands, you have the Two of Wands, and you have the Seven of Crystals. Crystals is Pentacles in other decks. So you have the Seven of Pentacles there. I'm going to start with saying with the Five of Wands, the Five of Wands sometimes is a card of competition. Sometimes it is a card of conflict. But in this case, I'm getting more of an element for you of confusion. Okay, and if it's not conflict for you, I'm going to say there are some kind of disagreements. So disagreements may be coming from the confusion. There's some kind of something that's going on in your life. Now, this could be in your personal life, this could be in your professional life, right? In your romances, in your relationships with friends, family, co-workers, some kind of professional or personal life confusion. And because it's not clear, there's misunderstandings or what have you, that there is some kind of disagreement. So this is where the tension is coming from in the Five of Wands. I feel like it's like you need to get to the bottom of it. You need to figure it out, and really you need to kind of put a plan in place with this Two of Wands. You're contemplating how to get to the root of this. Now, I am being told that you need to use your intellectual skills. I don't know who that message is for, but it's using your powers of, your smarts to really navigate this conflict or this disagreement or this confusion or whatever it is that you're having. And you then can focus in on it with that Seven of Crystals and really kind of figure out how to improve it. So this is really getting to the root of something, getting to the root of the problem, being able to put a plan in place, and then looking at how to achieve it or make it better, right? So the Seven of Pentacles is often a card of saying, all right, I know what the plan is. I know what what it is what I need to do to fix this or make it better or get through this or whatever, but I need to take some action in order to do that, right? So there is an element of actually putting in a plan of action, not just saying what that plan is, but actually doing it, and putting in some patience too, by the way. So because this is a conflict or an issue or a confusion, a disagreement, what have you, and it does require a little bit of patience. I need to tell you that. So, you have to wait for the fruits of your action to bear fruit equally, right? So even though you fix it, it may not come out in the month of October where things are improved. I do feel that happens in the month of November, and in the month of December, you're sort of more back on track, whatever that means for you. Take it how it resonates. Not everybody has the same situation. This is a general intuitive reading for the collective, all right? But I do feel for somebody, you sort of have to take stock of what it is that you need to do to remedy this, okay? So I feel like this plan, this Two of Wands, whatever it is that you're going to take, the action that you're going to take from your nice little safe environment, you're going to put in place an action plan. Okay, I feel like that is going to be a plan of balance, how you're going to bring back balance in this relationship, whether that is a professional relationship or a personal relationship of any type. Okay, so when I say personal relationship, it doesn't just mean a loved one, right? It can mean your family, your friends, your, okay, co-workers, anybody in your life, any person that you come across could potentially, you need to bring balance back to that, and you need to focus on that in order to navigate this conflict, this issue, this what have you. All right. I do feel that when you do that, then you can implement that strategy, that 2 of Wands strategy, with the Seven of Pentacles. As I said, you do have to take some action, and when you do, then you will result in some success, because as I said, I feel like in the month of November and month of December, it sort of gets resolved here. Let's move into November. You have the Fool, you have the 4 of Coins, and you have the 6 of Coins. Coins in this deck are Pentacles, okay? So you have the 4 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, with the Fool card. So when I said whatever that tension was, and I feel like it's resolved, it's because you have this Fool here at the beginning of the month. So I feel like you've resolved it, you have a fresh start again. It's about a new chance to start over for some of you. I feel like this is an opportunity here to get ahead of the game and go out there with the energy of the Fool. The energy of the Fool is a new beginning. It is a start to a new journey, and it's the fact that you're remaining open is the most important thing here, okay? For some of you, you've decided you're going to take the leap of faith. You are going to just go out there and carry no baggage from the past, from that past month there. And you're just going to say, let me take a brand new opportunity for something, a fresh start, a really good fresh start here, all right? So I feel like that fresh start for some of you is in career advancement because of the Coins, the Pentacles, right? Pentacles is the suit of being grounded in the real world, right? It's the suit of energy, your finances, your resources that you have that you can make use of. And for some of you, this new opportunity will come in the form of career advancement, all right? Now, for some of you, I do also have to say that this career advancement or what have you comes with money. And there is a message I'm being told here for somebody that this fresh start is related to money. So if you have not been good at managing money, you get the opportunity to try it again. All right, and to understand the value of your money in terms of the long term. All right, now you do have here the 4 of Coins, and so usually this is about holding on to your money. And so I would say to you, it's very important here to be mindful of how you're spending your money and how you should be saving your money. So there is an element here of holding on to it, and not holding on to it that you've got a ton of it. More so how to spend it wisely so that you will have a ton of it or more of it, at least anyway, than you did, which is the 6 of Pentacles here. So that's kind of nice, because if you put in and you're mindful about how you spend it, then you can align your financial habits with some kind of priority, which means that then things come out in a far better way for you here in the month of November. Let's move into December. I do feel like whatever this was personally, professionally, it's resolved here, certainly by the month of December, because there is positivity here in your professional endeavors, in your whatever projects that you're doing. There is a potential here for significant achievement. Why do I say that? Because you have the 10 of Pentacles and the King of Wands. The King of Wands is the card of saying, I've looked at the big picture, I've seen the big picture, and I know what I want for the big picture. Okay, so I feel like the King of Wands gets to where he gets to in life because he looks at the big picture and he sees what can be achieved. And it's like playing chess, right? If you play chess and you just do one move at a time, well, you don't see what's coming. But a lot of really good chess players, they already know the 10 moves to success. So it's like the big picture, right? That's what the King of Wands is doing, is looking at the big picture and planning out the whole game in his head to achieve this 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is a card of legacy. It's saying, I want a house, I want a car, I want a family, I want a whatever. That's the big picture. And I want a happy, healthy, long life. Okay? That is the big picture. Right? It's the card of legacy. Sometimes it's the card of inheritance. For some of you, somebody might be getting an inheritance here in the overall big picture of things. But I'm feeling more, it's just, I'm being told it's more of just looking at all of your life and your professional and personal endeavors with the potential for what you can achieve in the long run. Okay, you have here the Five of Wands, which tells me that the conflict is it was related to this conflict, but it's resolved. It's like you've come together now more than just realizing that you had the confusion, but it's resolved and you're working together. All right, so this is this is where you're coming from, I feel, in the month of December. All right, my friends, I will leave your reading there. I'll see you again very shortly. Until then, please know I am, as always, wishing you divine light and love.